Hello traders, welcome back to this video. It is another day to do our top down analysis, and today I expect some bullish movement on US 30. So my first pair today is US 30. So on US 30, on our last video, yesterday's analysis, I had told you guys that I'm going to look for buys from this area. Unfortunately for me, I didn't take this buy because I was busy on something. But if you took this buy, I hope you are in good profits. And let us know in the comment section if you took this buy from yesterday's analysis. Please tapped into that order block exactly from that area, the 30 minutes time frame order block. This was the order block. Price tapped into that area, and then we have this buy movement to the upside. Right now, price is at 1 is to 2.69 risk to reward ratio, and the full take profit should be up here. But as for now, if you had to confirm in the lower time frame, I think we have a very good change of character here. So inside the lower time frame, the 3 minutes time frame, we have the market shifting structure. Let me clear this so that you can see that price gave a confirmation before having that movement. So we had that break of the change of character to the upside because we had the last break of structure here to the downside. So that is the break of structure. And then later on, we have that high being taken out, and then we have the change of character. So after that, price has been moving up, and therefore, if you took that trade, I hope you are making something out of this trade. So as of today, I expect a pullback. Of course, price will never move in a straight line. So we had this break of structure here, and then price came into this order block. That is where we had the reaction to the upside, and then we have the confirmation, which is a change of character. And right now, I expect price to be going up to this area here. And as of today, I expect a pullback first before we have that buy and target this high up here. So in the 4-hour time frame, we have this order block in the 4-hour time frame. Have this point of interest here. So I expect a reaction from this point before price uh, tries to sweep the external liquidity. So I'll be expecting a pullback at least into this fair value gap. We have this huge fair value gap here. Today I expect a price to pull back into this area, and then we take our buys to the upside. So if I will be expecting price to drop into that fair value gap, this will be my point of interest, my best point of interest. We have this 1 hour order block here. That will be my best point of interest as of today. So I'll be expecting price to come back into this area, and then we look to take our buys from that point, and then we target the external liquidity. So this is the only order block that I have a clear order block in the 1 hour time frame, and then below it we have some fair value gaps, but almost all of them are filled. And then if I look just above this order block, we have this liquidity here. So if I drop into the 30 minutes time frame, you can see that point of interest. This is the order block in the 30 minutes time frame. Then inside the 15 minutes time frame, still we have that order block there. Then we have some fair value gaps just above it. So that will be my best point of interest on US 30. And then once price comes into that area, we look to take our buys from that point, from that order block, stop loss below the order block, and then we target the external liquidity. So the external liquidity will be there, and that will be the full take profit. So as of today, this is my view on US 30. So if you have a different opinion, kindly let us know in the comment section. So I also have NAS 100 for today. So on NAS 100 today, I expect more bullish movement to the upside as well. And as of from yesterday's video, I expected price to come into this area, but price never came into that order block to mitigate that point to the upside. So instead, the price reacted from this area. We have a very beautiful order block, and then we have the fair value gap just above the order block. So I think that is why this order block was very, very powerful. Price tapped into that area, and then we have the buys to the upside. So as of today, I expect price to be coming back into this area. So we have this high that has been broken. We have a break of structure to the upside, and I'll be expecting price to come and retest this level because we have something like a support and resistance level here. We have the first touch, price reacted, and then the second touch here, price reacted a little bit before coming up to break that high. So as of today, I expect a pullback into this area before we take our buys to the upside. And as for me, because I don't use support and resistance, I use support and resistance as my confluence. I'll be expecting price to tap into this order block here, that 1 hour order block, and then we take our buys from that point, and then we will be targeting this external liquidity. So as well, you can also target 1:3 risk to reward ratio, and I think you'll be making something good out of this analysis. So once price comes into this area, we take our buys, and then we target 1:3 risk to reward ratio, which will be around this high here. So my view today on NAS 100, I expect price to pull back into this order block, a very beautiful order block with the fair value gap. You can see clearly. And then we have a confluence here that is a support and resistance level. So that is my view on NAS 100, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section about NAS 100. And if I drop into the 15 minutes time frame, you can see clearly that is our point of interest. And then in the 30 minutes time frame as well, we have that order block in the 30 minutes time frame also. So that will be where I'll be taking my buys from. And then in the 1 hour time frame, that is the point of interest. So I think that is it on NAS 100. I also have BTC USD. So on BTC USD, if I come into the daily time frame, I still expect some buys on BTC USD. But as of now, we are having a very beautiful pullback, and I've been analyzing for you BTC USD, and I've been telling you guys that price will look to come into this extreme fair value gap before we take our buys to the upside. And if you take your fib level from this low, price has not come into the 50% level. So right now the price has tapped into that area, but I still expect a deep retracement because we have that fair value gap in the daily time frame, and that is where I expect price to be dropping back into. And then remember that price reacted from this first fair value gap already. So we had a reaction from the first fair value gap, and then now that we have the movement down, I expect price to be coming into this area. So as of today, I expect some bearish movement, and right now we have we have price forming this fair value gap in the 4 hour time frame, and that is where I'm looking up to. I'm looking for price to come into this fair value gap, and then we look for some sales to the downside. So and if I drop into the 1 hour time frame, we have something like a double top here, and then I expect price to be retesting maybe this uh, last order flow here. We have this last order flow. If price comes to retest this area, we look to take our sales from that point to the downside. And remember as well, we have a fair value gap in the 4 hour time frame. So it could be a very good confluence for us to take our sales from that area, and then stop loss above that area, and we'll be targeting the external liquidity. So this is the external liquidity, and as well you can also target this extreme fair value gap. But as of now, let us target this low here. Once price gives us an entry from that point, from that high here, we take our sales and then we target this external liquidity. So on BTCUSD, I still expect some sales down. So let us watch out on our price coming into this fair value gap, and then we take our sales to the downside. So my view on BTCUSD, we expect some bearish movement, and then we look to buy from this area. So in short, we are looking to sell to the downside, and then we look to buy to the upside. So my analysis still stands from that fair value gap, and then we target this external liquidity. So let us begin on BTCUSD, and let us try to utilize this opportunity. So I also have Euro USD as my last pair for today. So today I don't have an analysis on gold, but I'll be updating you guys. Let's say maybe tomorrow. So on Euro USD, we had a break of structure here to the upside, and then we had this as our point of interest, the 4-hour order block. This is the 4-hour order block, and then price tapped into that area. We have a very beautiful reaction from there. But as for me personally, I expected price to react from this point of interest aggressively. But as of now, we have some consolidation around this area. But if I want to confirm that price is going to be buying up to this external liquidity, I need to see price clearing this high to confirm that price is willing to push to the upside. So as of now on a Euro USD, if you want to take your buys, I would advise that you wait for price to have an aggressive move down, and then before you look for an aggressive move to the upside, because right now this is not a very good structure to take your buys from. So no Euro USD, I just want to tell you guys that let us wait patiently to see what the price will be doing. Don't take your buys early right now, because you might be liquidated on a Euro USD. So I think that is all on a Euro USD, and on GBP USD. Also the same thing on GBP USD. We have this demand level. Price has come into this area. We have this break of structure to the upside, and price has come into this demand level. So as well on GBP USD, we don't have a good reaction, and if price wants to go even higher, let us see in the 30 minutes time frame. So if price will want to go up, I expect this high to be taken out here. I want to see a candle closing above that high. And then in the 4-hour time frame, if, for example, in the 30 minutes time frame, if you are looking to sell on GBPUSD, this is a trap here. I think very many traders are going to look for a selling opportunity from that 30 minutes time frame order block. But I think, as for me, I think this is a trap, because in the 4-hour time frame, we have a fair value gap just above that point of interest. So price might sweep that high as a liquidity, because I think that is a trap, because most of the time, as for me, I respect fair value gaps, and because fair value gaps are very, very powerful. And fair value gaps draw price to come into them before having a reaction. So as well, that is why I'm marking this point of interest here as a liquidity. I think that point of interest will be used as a liquidity for many traders to be trapped. So if you want to take a buy on GBPUSD, let us wait for this high to be taken out, and then look for a retracement before you take your buys to the upside. So I think that is it for this analysis, guys. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to share. Comment down below, and then turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss on any analysis that we do on this channel.